Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome to Combat Ready HQ. Welcome to today's video where we're looking at the only reason why the Challenger 3 is the most feared tank on Earth. Be interesting to hear what they say, because for a long time the Challenger 2 was and by far the best tank out there. You do have the Russia with the T90, but I don't think it's as good. But then you've got other vehicles like the Leopard 2, which is an absolute unreal main battle tank. So yes, Charlie 2 was amazing, but there are some really good tanks coming out now. So be very interested to see what they've got to say. As always, comment below. Give us your thoughts. Remember to like, subscribe. Check out our new website. I've got my coffee. We've got the Combat Ready in the Shadows blend today. And we've got some new t-shirts available as well, so you can check them out on the website. But getting into the Charlie then. This is the main battle tank for the British Army. They come under the Royal Armoured Corps, and there's a few regiments you can join if you want to become a crewman, one of four to crew the Charlie 2 and soon to be the Charlie 3. You've got the RTR Royal Tank Regiment, King's Royal Hussars, Queen's Royal Hussars. I believe that's it off the top of my head. The main one you most probably would have heard of is the RTR. But if you want to go down the armoured route, then the Royal Armoured Corps is what you want to join. So check them out. Check them out on the British Army website. But let's get into the video. Hope you enjoy it. Give us a thumbs up if you do. And let's go. Remember, the original video is always in the description. So go and check them out.
The Challenger 3 is the strongest tank for the British Army, and one Russia should truly fear in a showdown with NATO. The UK are spending over $1 billion to upgrade their existing Challenger 2. The updated Challenger 3 main battle tank will have a better turret and gun, an improved fire control system, a new day or night and all-weather sight, front and rear thermal cameras, and new modular armor for the turret.
So I believe out of all of this, so if you have a look at better turret and gun, it currently uses the 120mm, an improved control fire system, a new day and night all-weather sight, front and rear thermal cameras. There's a lot of technology. We're in 2024 now, so technology is always getting updated. Cameras are a big thing now, especially as obviously you drive this thing hatch down, so you want best visibility as possible. The new modular armor for the turret is going to be massive, and the new obviously turret and gun are huge upgrades. I think that's where sort of like the biggest changes are. Technology is always evolving. As you're aware, obviously with new modular armor, there have only ever been two sort of KIAs of the Charlie. And one of them actually was, I believe, friendly fire, so it wasn't actually classed as a KIA, and the other one actually wasn't under British rule. It was the Ukrainian-Russian war. So the British have never actually lost a Charlie 2 to enemy forces. So it's a brilliant tank already, and it is going to get some great upgrades. But as everything, it just takes a very long time.
The Challenger 2 main battle tank was state-of-the-art 25 years ago, but it definitely needed a new lease on life. The biggest problem of the Challenger 2 was that it used a rifled gun barrel. Rifled barrels produce more friction for the munitions and reduce the power of the round fired. The UK was the last country in NATO to have rifled gun barrels. The Challenger 3 will now have a new 120mm smoothbore gun that will allow it to use all modern ordnance.
Nice.
The smoothbore gun has a longer barrel and a higher chamber pressure, so the round fired will leave the barrel with more speed. That added punch will make it more deadly on the battlefield.
More destruction to the other, wherever it's hitting.
A major milestone has been reached for the British Army's Challenger 3 main battle tank program, with test firings of the new gun being complete and the basic turret structure being delivered.
So that's down in Lulworth Ranges. Good little range that. I really enjoyed firing down there.
This deadly new weapon system would give the Army the capability to confront all current and future battlefield challenges. Yes. Military officials hope the Challenger 3 program will deliver the most capable tank in the world.
Quick question. Going on about delivering the most capable tank here, what do you think is happening with tank warfare? Are they needed? Are we seeing them slowly phased out? They weren't used in the Afghan war. They were used in Iraq. We are seeing them very heavily used in Ukrainian-Russian war. So do we think tanks are as important as they used to be, or can we see them sort of getting fizzled out? I still think it's a capability we do need.
The joint endeavor by Rheinmetall and BAE Systems, prominent players in the global defense sector, confirmed that the 120mm L55A1 smoothbore gun, designated L55A1CR3 for its UK-specific version, passed firing assessments.
Nice.
The announcement revealed that the gun's performance evaluations took place in April. The tested guns are now awaiting delivery to Rheinmetall BAE Systems land to be incorporated into the digital turrets of the tanks. The Challenger 2 has a rifled barrel, which is exceptionally accurate. However, NATO counterparts such as the Germany's Leopard 2, American M1A2 Abrams, and French Leclerc have smoothbore barrels, which increase barrel life and improve ammunition compatibility. Hence the move to the new main gun on the British Army's Challenger 3 main battle tank. The Rheinmetall 120mm smoothbore cannon does not rely on rifling to maintain accuracy. Instead, it uses a combination of advanced technologies, such as computerized fire control systems and advanced projectiles, to achieve high levels of accuracy. The fire control system in the Challenger 3 uses a variety of sensors to gather data on the tank's position, the position of the target, and the environmental conditions. This data is then used to calculate the optimal firing solution, taking into account factors such as the distance to the target, the wind speed and direction, and the angle of the cannon.
It's mad, isn't it? It makes you think, like, what have the crew actually got to do? But it is still very hard when you're out there in a tank. Situational awareness is hard. It can get hot in there and you've got to act quickly, otherwise it's going to be you that's getting destroyed. But it's amazing, like, technology can do this now. We saw this with the Ajax. Some of the things the Ajax can do, I'll do a video on it in the future, but it's basically just sort of bringing it onto target, and the computer should hopefully calculate everything else so you get a more accurate hit.
The advanced projectiles used in the Rheinmetall 120mm smoothbore cannon also play a role in maintaining accuracy. These projectiles are designed with a series of fins that allow them to stabilize in flight, much like a dart. This stabilization improves the projectile's accuracy, particularly at longer ranges.
Don't want that coming from your living room.
In addition,
wall, do you?
the smoothbore cannon's lack of rifling allows for the use of fin-stabilized projectiles, which have a higher velocity and longer range than rifled projectiles, thus increasing the cannon's accuracy and range. Overall, the Rheinmetall 120mm smoothbore cannon is able to maintain accuracy through a combination of advanced technologies and specialized projectiles, rather than relying on traditional rifling. Israel's Rafael Advanced Defense Systems, a name synonymous with advanced defense tech, revealed recently the successful second-phase integration of its trophy protection system, designed exclusively for the Challenger 3.
Oh, trophy defense systems, well good.
Rafael's Trophy Active Protection System was developed in response to successful anti-armor attacks by enemies. The system can provide mature, combat-proven protection against rocket and missile attacks while also pinpointing the source of hostile fire for immediate response. Additionally, the trophy increases the survivability of combat forces, allowing them to neutralize more targets. In the manufacturing trajectory, the structural foundations for the Challenger 3 are being assembled at Rheinmetall BAE Systems Lands facility in Telford.
So if you wasn't aware what that trophy system is, as it just showed there, it's like a radar, like infrared or whatever it is, I can't remember exactly. But basically it's constantly on, and then it will be looking out, and then if you're getting engaged, say someone like lasers you, locks on, rounds start coming in, RPG, anything from a main battle tank, it will then send out a defense system, let you warn in, give you a warning to let you know that you're being engaged. Hopefully that defense system then destroys that, and then I believe, if I'm correct, the gun can then laze onto wherever that came from. So very good system, and I believe it has been tested and it's working really, really well.
Just last month, the inaugural Citadel, the steel core for the tank's turret for the Prototype 1, was received. This structure, while first earmarked for trial, will later be retrofitted to be part of the operational Challenger 3 tank. These essential citadels are the craftsmanship of Pearson Engineering, a UK enterprise under Rafael's ownership. The British Army's Challenger 3 main battle tanks and the new Leopard 2 tanks of Norway and Germany will soon be equipped with a cutting-edge protection system from Rafael. Called the Trophy Active Protection System, the technology is expected to provide armored vehicles with indispensable protection against modern battlefield threats.
Nice. Combat proven.
Last week, a joint venture of General Dynamics, Krauss Maffei Wegmann, and Rafael announced that the Trophy Active Protection System had been selected as the baseline protection system of the Leopard 2A-8 configuration. The milestone reportedly makes the Trophy one of the most successful active protection system integrated into various Western main battle tanks, including the Abrams M1 and the Merkava 4. Norway recently commissioned 54 Leopard 2s in a -8 standard configuration, while Germany will soon take delivery of up to 123 units.
So I mean, look at all these orders for tanks coming in. Tank capability is still needed.
Earlier this month, the UK Ministry of Defence awarded Rafael a £20 million or $25 million contract to supply the Trophy Active Protection System for its Challenger 3s. The contract follows a rigorous evaluation of the system's ability to protect British tank operators. A series of live fire tests conducted in 2022 reportedly demonstrated the Trophy's effectiveness as it helped a representative tank endure over 90% of simulated attacks.
Simulation's never as good as real life though. Wicked. Yeah, very interesting. I've never actually watched a video from this channel, Gallery Military, so go and check them out. Let us know what your thoughts are as well. Give them a like, subscribe. They've written out some great content by the looks of it. Yeah, Britain are going on a massive upgrade with their armoured vehicles. Obviously, you've got the Ajax project, which they have started to receive, and the Household Cavalry are using now. And then now we've got the new Chally 3. I think it's definitely needed. It's coming up to 3 decades old now, nearly. It's been in service a very long time, and warfare is constantly changing. So if you're going to keep the Chally, then yeah, you need to bring in upgrades. Smoothbore seems like the way forward. The trophy system is a must nowadays, I reckon. If it's out there, it's worth spending the money on because it's going to save lives. I think if you just spend the money on it for sure. It's definitely worth having. So I really enjoyed that video. I'm going to check out some more Gallery Military. I think tanks are definitely still needed. It's a capability we need. You never know what's going to happen. Look at all these other countries putting in orders. So what are your thoughts on this? What do you think of the new upgrades? Do you think it's worth it? And I'll see you soon.